Hey folks, I'm Terrarum Glory, and welcome to part 52 of my campaign as the Seleucid Empire in Total War Rome 2. So we have secured Syria for the first time in the campaign. Tyros had been captured by the Egyptians earlier on, but they lost it to the Seleucids, and we've just taken that and Antioch. So now we're just hoping that we can hold our ground until we can get the better infantry units. We can't stand against Epirus's pikemen at all with what we have just now. So that's all that we're really not bothered about. We've got the Kingdom of Araba down here. But I'm hoping that Egypt are going to finish them off. And that would leave us, with all of this, we've got good friends with the Bosporan Kingdom and with Egypt, so that would give us a pretty secure flank both to the east and the west. And then we can focus in on here. I should maybe focus on Ardiaei to start with, but no, I'm not going to go in the offensive right now until we get the better units. So that's the political overview. We're at the end of the turn. I've spent the money that I want to spend for now, so let's just move on. Hang on. Arsenios, where are you? In here. Commander. Okay, extra melee skill. Missile attack range is always good. Stand and fight ability, so definitely take that. Let's not bothered about that at all. Extra campaign map movement range and the extra melee attack skill. Yeah, we'll go with that relentless attacker. That should be us good to go. Surprised he's survived as long as he has to get up to that level. I think we've lost about maybe 3 leaders over the course of the campaign. Anyway, let's move on. Hopefully we're going to get to see some action there from Egypt. The armies have moved out from Jerusalem. Epirus's navy sails away, that's fantastic. I was thinking that might have come towards me. So if they just let me hold Antioch in peace for a while, I'll be happy with that. I was a bit worried there. I thought it was a navy coming towards me. Ardiaei, yeah, here they come, heading back. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll fight this. I don't have anything really in the way of missile weapons. Anyway, let's go ahead. Available defences. I wonder. Let's just go with that. Yeah. It's all pretty irrelevant when we've got a garrison fleet and a garrison army, as well as the companions of Heracles. But I like to play about with these things. So I think probably going to get rid of all of these guys from the armies eventually. Just go with pikemen and the reformed infantry. I think that's what they are. And forget about the hoplites. I don't think there's enough space really for everything. But I'll go ahead, I'll set this up, and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, ready to go. You can see we've got all our stakes and our caltrops around the gates. They've got the 2 units of cav. So imagine that they'll send units up the walls, take the gates, and then bring the cav into their death. I've got a group of archers up here who just about have range to attack anything that comes around to the gates. Barricaded off this road, we've got some slingers and some infantry around, backed up by cav. We've got far too much cav, not enough infantry. I expect this to be where most of them come. So we've got pit traps and brimstone pits, and barricades there. The plan will be to bring these archers. Actually, I was thinking about bringing them around here, but we might be able to keep them up in the walls and shoot into the rear. We'll see what happens with them. Over here, again, barricades, slingers, infantry. More missile troops up here, archers and slingers. And as usual, we can only get one of our artillery pieces to bear. And the others are over here, no arc of fire, and over there. Potentially could hit something if they come forward straight along this way, but we'll see what happens. And with that, we're good to go. Let's start the battle. We've also got our fleet out here. There it is, just missile troops. We'll get them ashore and we'll get them into the battle somewhere, hopefully. And up here, can you try? No, go with flammable round. I was going to go with explosive, but I don't think explosive round is really any good against these sorts of targets. There we go. Yeah, we never know actually. Let's try explosives. Because that's really relying on hitting the ladders head on and setting fire to them. Explosives might do a decent amount of casualties. Taking good losses. Come on, shoot again. There we go. So they've taken 2 casualties from that. Damn, these ladders are coming the wrong side of the barricade. Mind you, they'd probably come down through these gates here, right into the pit traps. Can you start targeting them now?
We are at your command.
And we've got fire coming in from the towers now as well.
Ready for orders.
Okay. Nothing happening over here. I've forgotten completely about these guys. Let's bring you just up into here. And now that they're reaching the walls,
Our hidden
let's
units have
get
been
you
discovered.
over here. Come over this direction. No, come over here. Don't go down there.
Quick march.
Come on. Oh, once again, the AI decision making in this game is really getting on my nerves. Right, there we go. Let's get you one unit
At the ready. Quick
down in
march.
there somewhere.
Advance at speed.
You
Await your
over
orders.
here.
Double time.
What is
Men
this?
are wavering.
Time.
Under archers,
We await your command.
stick you in there.
Commander.
Okay, so who's wavering then? Yeah, artillery crew. As you'd expect.
Slingers.
Let's have the slingers come a bit further back.
Double time.
Get into position. Anything coming down here? No. And they're now heading for the gates. They don't have any pikemen, do they? I don't think. We've just got the one unit of pikemen. We should be okay.
Find your targets.
I'm going to leave the archers up there until they take the gates, and the cav should come in. They might take a few casualties from these guys. Then we can get them back out the way. These slingers are all from the garrison. Why is this game lagging?
Withdraw.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Really? Taking very few casualties. I suppose if they're getting into melee combat, that might explain it.
At your service.
I'll leave you where you are, actually. Yeah, these archers are now getting shots in on them. What is going on with this? I'm concerned we may get a crash here. I'm trying to think. I don't have anything else open. No, I don't know.
Missiles ready and waiting.
Put with it just
Here
now.
we have captured the gates.
Okay. Do we get the cav charging in? Yes, we do. We've taken a good number of casualties, actually. Okay, so a quick check there to make sure I didn't have any other programs or apps running. And we don't, so this lagging is purely down to the game or the recording software, but that's the software I've been using for about 4 years, so I don't really think that's the problem. I think these guys are heading around this direction, so let's get
Your orders.
these guys down here.
By your command. Yes, commander.
Come on, this is ridiculous. Sort yourself out, game. And the cav aren't coming in. So they have made the smart move. Come round here. You turn to face them then.
Ready and waiting. At speed.
And you
By your command.
get in there instead.
By your command. Orders.
Let's bring the cav over here. Oh, we've also got a lot of cav
Riders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
waiting to head out into the rear, catch the fleeing units. when we get to that point. Good, lots of burning men there. Let's bring these archers down in there now. No, and where? Yeah, head down here.
The enemy have taken a tower.
And come in through the gates. Where's your horses? Here they come. Plenty of them getting through there. I suppose I was counting on them coming this way or going to the right. Typical. Still, you shoot them. You come around here, run right into my archers. So they should die quite nicely over here. And these guys, they're almost gone already.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You turn back and face that direction. Seem to have tricked us up there. Let's have you slingers come up, stand there. And I think we can now get this cav to come out here. They're standing in the burning brimstone pits. These guys are standing in lots of missile fire.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And do you know what I think? We'll send some archers back up there. We don't need them all here. We'll get them up into the rear. Maybe take on these guys. You line up there. You come back onto the flank here.
The battle is turning in our favor.
We'll have you. Don't want to pull them back. I think we will. We'll bring the archers back to back here, and we'll give these guys some combat since they got off their boats for it. Right, you guys come back up here. You take the gates, and you can come back up here. Maybe.
The enemy general is dead.
You've finished your was it javelins you had? Anyway, they're running. This is now going to be the main combat, it looks like. And our cav made it out, so you head up here. And let's bring these archers over here now. Yeah, and run. What have we got here? Almost a full stack, or a full unit. You guys run. We'll bring these archers, I think, up there as well. Okay, you. Make sure those guys don't come back.
glory! Medean cavalry!
Okay. They're running.
We await your command!
You two get up onto here somewhere. Oh, we don't get to go any further. I guess we wiped everybody out. Okay, they've got a full unit there. That must be the one that just came in towards the end. We had one or two units from the army actually got into combat. They were the ones over to the right, where there's a lot of fighting going on. And of course the archers are heavily involved for the most part. Okay. Yeah, so a few of them survived to back and tell the tale, but we're going to just kill the rest. The Bosporan's heading down there. That's fine, I can live with that. If they take on Ardiaei, then I'll focus on Epirus. And why is the Bosporan Kingdom moving armies willy-nilly through my territory when none refuse to be allies with us? I really want a defensive alliance again.
Together, our armies could be nigh invincible.
Really?
The world will tremble before our collective might.
Your collective might? I don't think so. And if this is telling us that we are that much more powerful than you,
This may
you must be
eventually
particularly weak. Okay. Raise a fleet into Fallout Settlement, Antioch. We get 500. No, I don't think so. It would cost us thousands, so we're not doing that. Okay. So, in this army here, I guess it's just heading home, but they should have been able to go through their own lands. They've taken Samosata and Samosata, so yeah, that's okay. We'll focus on this area down here then. It's good to see the Bosporans finally coming back against Epirus. We've still got another 6 turns before the research is finished. Do you want to step out and finish off that army? Why not? Before we do that though, you try and assassinate. Oh, you can't. Why can you not assassinate? You must have the skill if you're at that level. Assassination, Seleucid traitor, plus 10% chance of positive outcome. Subversion, misdirection is absolutely no use to us. What about you then? Could you come back and assassinate? Yes. Would you give it a try?
I shall see it done.
Just a wound. Fear not.
So let's then have you head out here. Find out what Epirus is up to. Ardiaei still exist.
There is more I could do.
Yeah, I think I'm okay leaving that to the Bosporan Kingdom. Can you come back, try and assassinate that one? You can, so head back this direction then. You can go and duel them.
My journey is complete.
And yeah, have you come out, attack there. Or the garrison from that other, from Tarsus would get involved. So we're not going to bother with that for now. Just stand in Antioch. When we're here, traditions. I think we'll go with the Polis Defenders to start with, and I don't think the defense is, recruitment cost might be useful. We don't need a public order. Let's go to the Frontier Garrison. And in here we'll take that for the extra replenishment, and yeah, Quartermaster. I do like the Quartermaster. What happened down here? Good, good, good. So is that, yeah, secure down there, and they're heading down to, they're going to wipe out Araba, so hopefully we don't need to worry about that at all. Bosporan Kingdom, we'll try again at this point with our request for non-aggression. Trade. Never mind. Egypt, absolutely love us. I don't see you going to war with us at all.
No.
We'll just stay with a defensive alliance. Don't think there's any need for anything more than that. Ardiaei. Yeah, I'm not going to, well, depending, if I get over here I might want to attack them. Syracuse. How about peace?
I give you greeting and
nope,
my
never mind then.
for the...
Okay, so I don't really need to worry about anything down here any longer. As long as Egypt and the Bosporan Kingdom don't turn against us. So let's bring you for now up to Dura. Do you want Dura? Yeah, that would be fine. This army here, yeah, we just need to, we're going to keep the Piltast, I don't think I am. Let's disband them now. And I can't believe, when you look at like the Phalangitai here, melee attack of 41, melee defense of 134, melee damage 27 and 18, armor 182, but these guys just cannot stand against pikemen at all. It's paid too much attention to their armor value, I think. But anyway, I don't think I really want these, either of these. We'll just wait until we can get the better units. So we've got space for 7. Do I want some more cav? Yeah, let's get some more cav. Some elephants maybe. Problem is, most of the time they're going to be fighting pikemen, so we don't really want that. I think it'll be one of these. Probably better to go with the ones that have got the slightly better melee damage. Because I tend to charge them in and forget about them, so the charge bonus doesn't last very long. Let's go with the hippies. That will do that army. Full stack, full stack. I could do with some more archers in there. Enforced march. Let's keep the same. They've got slightly better range, but poorer missile damage. And they don't have as good armour. So I should really stick with them Temple Archers. Okay. Amiantus, right, you're there. Let's make your way up here as well. Gang up on this guy. And Kunis, you're not needed down there any longer either. Head up here. Just ahead wielders, standing terrace. You're in there. Okay, that's everyone moved. We've checked diplomacy. We don't have any research to do. How about buildings? Okay, Syria, we're in decent shape for now. Mesopotamia. Let's see. Public order, everything's fine. -10 banditry would be useful. We can afford to lose some food. 5% tax rate. I think we'll go for that. Let's get us a minister. And Arabia Felix, nothing to be done. We're in good order there. Arabia Magna, we need to sort out Squalor. Hopefully get that under control soon enough. Public order here is very good, so we could get rid of that now if we need to. We'll leave it for the moment. Up here, public order needs resolve, but we've got some shrines going up. Persepolis. I'm hopefully never going to have to recruit here. So let's demolish these now. This is back to Syria. Okay. Well, I'm going to put a break in here then, and we'll go through the end turn in the next part. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And hope to see you again next time. Cheers.